Hello there, this is Taya with Taya Ellen Virtual Assistant. Just thought I would mix some things up this week, and just so you guys know, because many probably aren't aware, I am a part of an alphabet blogging challenge, and this week is H. So if you go through my blog post, you'll see everything is alphabetical. This week will be Human Resource Outsourcing. So what I want to talk about is one of the biggest mistakes for startups and small businesses is that the owners are trying to wear too many hats at once. You're a CEO and a business owner. So you know your business and your industry. You don't know all the other departments and functions unless you've held multiple jobs and actually have done them all. So human resource outsourcing used to be a term that your human resource personnel will contact either some type of staffing agency, or they may have worked with a large human resource outsourcing firm. Now you can do it all on your own. You don't need to hire an actual human resource person to work on that. So you can outsource many of your own services through just freelance agents. And a few reasons why it's important to use human resource outsourcing is follows. You can reduce your overhead. For instance, there's little to no office space to be used, which means fewer bills. You don't have to look at getting the furniture. You don't have to look at any of the utility costs and the rental space. You don't have to rent or pay as much. You can always work from home, or you can even just rent virtual offices from time to time when you need to hold large meetings. You don't have to pay for any health, life insurance, accidental death and dismemberment, none of that when you deal with nothing but freelancers. Compliance is of no issue because the specialists are going to do their jobs. They have their own insurance. So the legal teams, the accounting teams, there's no need to worry about any lawsuits for what your employees have done, because freelancers, they have their own insurance for that. You have the availability of the best talent there is. You are paying for it, but you're not paying for full 40 hours a week for these people to work and handle your projects. They're not just sitting in the office twiddling their thumbs waiting on you to give them something to do. And you can try these freelancers out until you find someone you love and you like. So let's say you're working on one project. You had a couple of things go well, but there were a couple of things that didn't go as well. So you can always put them on the back burner, check out someone else. And after a few tries, you may find someone that was the best fit and probably just work with them on being the best freelancer for you. So you're trying to figure out where to get freelancers. There are many places. For instance, me. I am a freelancer. I'm a virtual assistant. So instead of having an administrative assistant who works 40 hours a week, you can have me, where we can contract and I'll do a couple of hours here, a couple of hours there until your project is successful. Or I could be a permanent kind of freelancer where we're contracted so many hours a month, and there's certain duties that I'm already working on to help you, save time, money, and increase the productivity of your business. Now, if I were to manage a large project of yours, I may need to pull in a few of trusted freelancers that I know and work well with. For instance, I'm not a graphic designer. I'm not an accountant, and nor am I a website developer. But I do have to work with these people in order to satisfy my clients' needs and make sure their business can grow. My services ensure that you don't have to take the time out to find them. So even if you were to come to me and say, I need help with this project, that project, and it has nothing to do with me, as your virtual assistant, I will go out and find the appropriate people and interview them if necessary, if this is something you don't have the time to do and you want your virtual assistant to do that. So I'm considered like the human resource personnel. So that's part of my services if you look that up on my website. So the takeaway here is never to work too hard. Do what you do best and let me do what I do best. And just try to relax and take time, write down some of your goals, write down some of the things that you want to achieve in your next project. So if your next project involves possibly, I want to set up a new email campaign so I can get more customers to my website. I have experience with sales and marketing, so there's some things I would be able to do. But again, website design, that's not something that I specialize in, but I do work closely with someone to do that. So you'll just tell me, Taya, I need help with website design. I want to improve my website. I could probably help you with your blog posts, but this other person would be great for your graphic designs and website designs. So that is pretty much the gist of human resource outsourcing. And I hope you enjoyed this week's topic. And next week I'll be coming back with more. Not certain if it will be a written blog post or another, what they call vlog or vlog. So take care and see you later.